Australia's housing crisis. The country's biggest lender is opening the financial floodgates for high-speed, prefabricated home building. Our finance editor Chris Kohler has this exclusive report.
It's the construction boom happening behind closed doors, and now it's about to hit the big league as finance giants throw their weight behind high-speed, off-site building. And these factories are now popping up all over the country.
This is a huge moment. I think this is probably one of the most achievable and fast-moving ways to start improving housing supply.
Modscape in Essendon Fields is one of the largest, and founder Jan Gern says this type of construction isn't necessarily cheaper than on-site building, but while that might take well over a year, here
the overall build time for that might range between 4 to 12 weeks, generally installed in one day.
And it's that massive time saving that's pushed his business to quadruple in a few short years, and now set to supercharge because Australia's biggest lender, Commonwealth, is boosting lending for these assessed off-site builders. That means customers will be able to access 80% of the cost through a loan, whereas previously they'd have to cover most of the cost themselves.
One of the things holding back the take-up here in Australia was the availability of finance, and that's really a big part of the reason why we stepped in.
The CBA's initiative has opened up a barrier that has prevented mums and dads from being able to build a house using off-site methodology.
Off-site building is more common overseas, but with Australia in the midst of a housing crisis, and because this is fast and efficient, the industry says this type of construction will triple in the next 5 years, something analysts are applauding.
Now that we're starting to see major lenders wading into this realm, we'll start to see more and more momentum coming into line, and that really starts to open up a real innovation in the construction sector, which is desperate for productivity improvements.
Because when it comes to housing in Australia, the clock is ticking. Chris Kohler, 9 News.